Master number 33 in the Christ consciousness. Normally, when we think about the number 33, it is associated with the master teacher, the one who has undergone the trials and tribulations necessary to develop seership, third eye sight, so that you become aware of greater realities and greater dimensions, and to see the commonality between them all, and to assert yourself into that law that you see pervading all dimensions, as all creation is subjected to the law. So the master teacher has a vast understanding of the law because they have observed it and interact with it from various perspectives and angles. 3 times 3 gives you the 9, which is the highest vibration. And we know that 9 deals with Mars. And Mars, expressed in the tarot, is the Tower, otherwise known as the card of war. This is the energy of war, or better yet, the energy of revolution, as Christ was a revolutionary, more so than he was someone who turned the other cheek. Because you have 2 different Christ. You have the religious perspective or the religious angle, then you have the actual fact. The actual fact is more X-rated than the PG-13 version we came up listening to. If anything is PG-13 or filtered so that children can comprehend it, then you know it's only so much that they can understand in their growth and development. But as we become adults and we become spiritually enhanced through study and practice, we realize that the true consciousness is more X-rated. And the true consciousness is revolutionary. The true consciousness sparks war, just as the Christ did. As a metaphor, he was deemed enemy of the state, which is why he was executed publicly. Because the people made the decision, and the rulers obeyed the people. So not only was he an enemy of the state, he was also the enemy of the people or the masses. This is the thing. When we observe and study Christ now, he is a deity. But if we study his life, it was only a handful of people who truly understood him, as we call the 12 disciples. Jesus is the 13th, the serpent bearer of Ophiuchus. That's it. Majority of the people did not understand and did not appreciate the information that he was presenting, which is why it was agreed for him to be killed, because they saw him as a threat to the society at large. So they brainwashed the people to reflect that consciousness so that the people would make the decision and not the rulers. And this is what continues to happen even to this day, because although these stories may be myth, they have truth hidden within these principles that can be applied at any point in your life. So when you stand for truth, just know, although it may be a popular thing to do now, more people being into numerology, more people being into astrology, more people being into earth magic, more people being into voodoo, more people being into divination of all types, alchemy of all types. Because these arts are more common than ever, they still have a stigma of being of the devil, especially if you read the Bible, which speaks about these forms of divination being from the devil. But we know the devil to be the serpent, the Anunnaki, their ancestors. So who's really the enemy? Who's really the God? Who's really the devil? These are mysteries to be pondered upon. So the master number 33 and the Christ consciousness is the true reality, the triple X rated reality. And the reality we receive from religion is a PG-13. So it's not that we turn our back towards the tradition. We just add on and enhance it and merge it with the spiritual reality that came from it. We must add on the truth back to the fabrication, because all lies are rooted in truth and then distorted. So we must correct the distortion of this Christ consciousness in this Christ frequency, and to see ourselves within the master number 33, the master teachers of the 21st century, for us to be in tune with this knowledge that will take us into the new century. We are laying the foundations and the cornerstones as we speak. So know that your life is more valuable than we can ever imagine, because those who come after us will study us, just like we study our ancestors, and so on and so on and so forth. So the Christ consciousness is activated by putting the truth back into the lie and seeing the full story for what it truly represents. Symbolism.